2023 election. Oshiomole drops bombshell, exposes Obi'S Bakassi troubles in Anambra. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Former Governor of Edo State and ex-National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC, Comrade Adams Oshiomole, has accused the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Obi, of failing to curb insecurity in Anambra State while he was governor. Oshiomole made this known while speaking during the youth conference of the All Progressive Congress APC at the International Conference Center in Abuja. For those of you who are social media warriors, there are issues here that you need to speak to. Go to Google and look at the first 6 months of Governor Obi'S administration in Anambra State. What will you find on YouTube is Governor Obi'S demolition houses of kidnappers and those who are then referred to as Bakassi boys and Bakassi girls. Who was the governor when Bakassi developed and who solved the problem? So if a man could not solve a security challenge in his own state, which requires courage, how can he convince you that he will solve security challenges all over Nigeria? Do not take it from me. Go to YouTube and find out the first 9 months of Governor Obi'S and ask yourself, who was his predecessor? It will tell you it is Peter. If he solved the security problem, will Obi'S be using bulldozers to demolish houses of kidnappers, Bakassi boys, Bakassi girls, bandits? They don't drop a what's in the comb. They don't drop this thing for Obi people. Let me see how they're going to take this one. Whether they will go verify this one and ask their candidate where exactly this reigned during his time. Okay. The only thing Obi supporters do when factor against the candidate is abusing and insulting others. They have never imagined performance is key to Nigeria's economic revival and security. But they will never address that as if their insults will solve problems. Unfortunately, hardly will anyone in Labour Party not previously belong to either PDP or APC. True, very correct. If Obi has been in PDP since 2002, he cannot be a third force but a scam. If I find the credible third force, fine. Otherwise, performance and unity, building favor, tunable to be a better candidate. Obi in PDP since 2002. When did he become the governor of Anambra State and under which party? No, Obi was not the governor of Obi was not, what's it called? Obi was not in the PDP since 2002. Obi was an APG member. Alright, well, this is what I'm going to tell Obi. Brace up. This one is just coming on. As the days cross just nearer, and as the campaign, whatever, continue to grow, and I go receive a lot of insults. A lot. I did tell you. A whole lot. Some of them will shake you to your core. Some which you don't know. That is why I am always about making a do small research on this my person. And if you are supporting a candidate, it is very necessary. So that when you hear what he did outside, at least when you hear on the area he did not do well on, you can know how to, where you go use hold yourself so that you don't go just for your kata. Because to me, I feel it is actually the what's it called? The knowledge of knowing that this man, so you really do this thing to avoid them. Do the research. Use your hand, find out, say this area, do well. So that you can also know how to hold ground. So when they tell you, just let me person come knock for your door, when they tell you, see your wife before you marry, or your husband before you marry, see what thing they do. You already know that piece of information. You don't already deal with them in your mind. So, you got like, so the person will not be able to understand. You don't deal with them. That is the same way. You know, number one. Number two, you could know how you go just defend your candidate rather than resorting to insult, which is not always the right way to go. Okay. Well, like I said earlier on, waiting Obedience go to face with it's not just Obedience, even members of all other political parties. We will not take it when P2B is being lied against. Oshiomole is an irrational man for lying against P2B. The Bakassi boys and Bakassi girls he's talking about was during Governor Badinoju era, not P2B. A man like Oshiomole, who has no political relevance, should not talk about our candidate P2B. You should focus on marketing your candidate and leave P2B alone. All right. This one is fact at all, but lies and an attack. This one is not fact at all, but lies and an attack. It was Obi that stopped the Bakassi boys from operating in the East. He demolished the hideout and all tough members were arrested. I am not an Igbo man, but I'm supporting Obi because of his sincerity and humility. He's the only person who is telling us what he will do, not like Oshiomole and guys who are attacking others. Obi is not a saint. He might have made his own mistake, which I want his people to, not just his people, to other candidates to understand. These people you are supporting, they're human being. There is no way these people are going to be spotless. The way the smallest of the small, even your security man, he gets skeleton for office. Skeleton for a cupboard. Your security man that works for you. The way when you get in your own small problems now. So the way when you say big already for on top CEO, he gets your own problem. That's so it be. Let's leave sentiment out of 2023 election. So Obedience say no. So Obedience and co. They say now what's happen. They can go verify. So before you come, you just be like then tell you to go verify. This person now don't go carry and say what can go YouTube say you don't check her. Person will demolish say now who say that will be not even demolish. So they don't come again with another style. All right. What is fact and what is truth? Even Bakassi has been Bakassi was brought to Anambra by Governor Badinoju after Badinoju in Gigi before B. Bakassi was like Amotekun of today, only that the detectives with their juju. They came and make Anambra State a safe place. Oshiomole, I'm not surprised because all Progressive Congress is all about lies. If insult is the issue, don't vote for Tinubu because Tinubu and his supporters are also doing the same thing. Obi supporters are the one insulting others, not P2B. All right, on this note, you've come to the end.